Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So let's try to refresh this here.
Sorry about that. Robert was just readjusting our camera so we could see him better. He wanted to make sure we see his action
And
again.
now you can see the points with Robert Byers at 4-2 for Ben Clement, Jackson Fry 1, and Chris Frank.
Yeah. Catch up with chat here. Oh, Kiwi Frenzy, thanks for the clip of that stage flip.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Make sure Byers gets a look at that.
That is really great. That was brilliant. Thank you for doing that.
Bartron, yeah, we are all in black pinball T-shirts. Go figure.
Well, listen, I got to be honest with you. I got to lose a couple LBs, boys, and black is thinning. Okay?
All right.
Black is thinning.
And then I know the game started, but I want to answer Dent. Is Mark participating in this event? Yes, but I got knocked out. I did well in Classics, though. Go look at that.
Battery low.
Oh,
no. Okay. So there is a battery in the back. Why don't you guys take care of this, and
we'll get the room cam running. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So it looks like play has already begun on TNA here. You got 2 balls locked.
Nice. Player 1 up and in control. 4 hands into that lock shot, and we're into 3 ball. So story on TNA, Reactor score a lot of points. Multi-ball multiplies your points. If you can line up the 2 of them, you're looking real good. But this game is really touchy. This game is really all about control. It doesn't look it. The slings and the pop bumper put you out of control. But if you can get a handle on this game, you can hit those lock shots. You can hit even the reactor targets. Controlled, nice, smooth hits. And you have to be able to. The game gets harder and harder as you progress, right? It's harder to start reactors. It's harder to progress to reactors. You got to be more and more consistent on those shots. And the lock especially. And now in a multiplayer situation, right, you can steal the locks on this game. There's a 3 in lineup. If you leave balls in there, the next player can claim them with fewer shots to that lock. So you leave 2 balls in there, that's free multi-ball. Waiting for Colin's announcement.
The interesting thing is, if you're in multi-ball and you don't have a reactor started, it's extremely lucrative to just go for the jackpots. Because if you can get it back there, get that super. I've seen people destroy people going after reactors even in multi-ball by just going for jackpots alone. So that's another viable strategy.
Yeah, the jackpots get increasing values as you go down there. And if you do get that 4th one out of ball, you're not 4x playfield scoring.
That was rough there.
It gets incredible.
All right, we're back up. Of course, we got people standing in our way.
Yeah, of course, right? Catch up, yeah. So the settings are edited on here for a much shorter ball save in launch and multi-ball. The lane ball save timer has not changed, so you can still sync that, get your 10-second ball save. But that's
which is cool.
Yeah. So you can use that. It actually kind of makes it a viable option. Like if you want to put that on an in lane and use it, it's a nice long ball saver. You can do something weird with it. And then, hey Birch, yeah, hi. It is not the same player order, but the same pick order for all 3 games. So the same person can pick the same game. They can also opt to do pick order, but since it's the same order, we'll probably see the same player order in all the games. It's not forced, though.
I see a mention about the tilt being pretty tight. It may look it on stream, but I found it to be maybe not the loosest, but it was definitely friendly. You could move the game. You could nudge it. Only big moves were going to get you a tilt warning.
Ads are on the start, says Cooper WD. Yeah, I couldn't turn off the ads to start, but I got rid of them forever. So you're not once you see them, pay the bills for me for a little bit, and then no more ads. So don't go away, so you don't get added.
I mean, unfortunately, we're bound by what Twitch allows.
Yeah.
So you want to be mad at Twitch?
Yeah, I do actually. Thank you for offering.
Well, there you go, multi-ball.
Yeah, multi-ball gets you playfield multiplier per ball in play.
And it just slows it down. I love this.
Yeah, 3x scoring. He's opting for a couple of jackpots. That gets him 15, 30,000 spare and does put him in the lead. But he's looking for $1 million is really the score he wants on here. Robert's playing this ball here.
Yeah. Oh.
And so, yeah, he has the first reactor lit. That's great. You start that at the scoop. It can be really hard to hit that from the lower side. It's nice when you get the start reactor by it dropping through the lanes when you plunge a ball, but you can't always take it for free.
The backhand was pretty easy, I'd say.
Yeah, it's just risky when you miss it because it dribbling out of there is death.
Well, don't miss. That's
This
the
is an
answer.
interesting. The soft plunge is something Wesley taught me. Okay, I was watching him play at Einstein. Shout out to Einstein in Houston, and you soft plunged it. Oh boy,
That was a rough sequence of events there. Good save,
I got nothing
and
but
then it
oh
went
boy
right
there.
back.
That's the thing with those weird saves is like whenever you get a weird angle save like that, it puts it on a trajectory you really haven't seen before, right? The game will not give you that sort of feed, so then all of a sudden you're panicking. And yeah, 2 saves in a row, you can get into trouble with tilts or, well, just losing it.
yeah.
And you know, I have to say, I thought player 2's 4,000 was going to be the low of that ball, and
Yeah,
player 4 managed to beat that. So pretty impressive.
$2,500.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah, so for the lock targets, right, either flipper can hit it. Except for maybe the back. It's like if you're trying to get to that back scoop, it's hard to do the backhand. But definitely for the locks, backhand's fine. And, you know, it's a lower velocity shot.
Ooh.
And lets you kind of regain control if you do miss it. It's a really nice shot to have. Now, I find it interesting. Robert, I think, was able to get a ball to cull in through the lanes up top. Really on every plunge, and you saw Jackson try it there, right? On every plunge, you want to defeat the auto plunger, pull it up, and get the ball to fall in through the lanes because everything up top increases the value of your next reactor blow up. And that's your big points we were talking about.
Ooh. So that's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Coming through that. Now you left 2.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
for Chris.
No, I think Robert.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that was Chris. No, I'm
No,
sorry.
Jackson.
That
Chris
was Jackson.
Yeah.
My
No, no
apologies.
worries. Look at me learning.
Chris is up with 2 locks. Man, we were just burning through this game. I thought we were going to see a little more play.
Is the women tournament finished? No, tomorrow is the women tournament. We're going to be broadcasting that here live at 12. And I'll be back in Houston at 12 midnight. So,
Wow.
Just
That's a stinker.
rough balls going on here.
Yeah.
now Robert is left with 2.
Robert, the only one with any traction.
And he's just said thank you.
By traction, I mean he's lit the Reactor 1 start. That's the farthest we've seen. And he got a few, you know, jackpots, jackpot, double jackpot, and that seems to be holding at the moment.
Oh, and he's going for the reactor, too. He's getting greedy.
Oh, yeah,
He knows the multi-ball's sitting there.
Well, definitely. And and like I was saying, it's hard to hit that scoop from the bottom. So if you have
Oh, no.
Gets the grace period save.
Oh,
Wow. that timer was dead, you saw it, but that's the grace period.
And now he gets to build up his value to overload. And it doesn't fall the scoop.
Oh.
He gets the multi-ball one time.
But it's exactly when he wants it.
Yep.
Blows up Reactor 1 on the triple scoring.
Triple scoring.
And that's going to be 133 total. And here's the thing, right? So each reactor blown up gives you more multi-ball jackpot value. So now he's got another 30,000, another 40,000 coming in from that. That's 30 and then 20 times 2 for the math nerds in the chat. And also, you know, all of the future reactors are worth more. So oh man, and he already has the second reactor lit. He was hammering away on that keypad while I was just blabbering away. And now he's actually going back for the locks. So this is an interesting, setup. You can relight the multi-ball by knocking down all the drop targets and getting it into the scoop in the back.
Okay.
But it's 4 shots just to light the targets. Then you still have to lock the balls and collect them. Versus at the start of every ball, your multi-ball is lit. You can just hit it. Gee, whoa, hey, this guy Ben's out of control. He's already picked up 2 warnings. He's just trying to get to a flipper. Get off those loops.
Oh, no, Ben.
Took a shot at the grid and was punished.
Man, this is...
That's just...
He beat the score from his ball 1, but yeah, not much. He does.
Oof is right.
He does take over Chris's score. So we got that.
2 balls down, and there's a player with 5,000 points on TNA. I don't know if I've seen that before.
I hate to say, I'm not a sadist or anything, but it makes me feel better about my game. That it can happen to really these great players, you know? It can happen to anyone.
Yeah, and like all these final formats are about consistency.
Oh, unlucky.
That pop bumper is so live. I was telling you about it before. It is so juiced.
So how much?
147 is going to be where Jackson sits.
Yeah.
And yeah, Chris up to play, just trying to get anything on this game. You saw, Ben taking warnings, just trying to get it off a loop and anything. If those slings or bumpers catch it, flip a coin. If you get that ball back.
He does have 1 ball lock, so if he can go for the second, maybe get a multi-ball and put some points on the board.
Yeah, just really anything at this point.
Yep.
Like he can break 147
Thank
just
you,
with
Travis.
cold multi-ball.
Travis is trying to move. We've got a nice black hoodie.
I will say another option for him, right? If you can get that skill shot up top, even at the super skill shot where you don't move the lane, 100,000 points. That looks real good right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
But I mean, if he knows where that lane is, he's gotten 2 plunges already. Maybe you can find it, and if not, you move it. You still get 50,000. Also looks real good, and there he does it, 50,000 for himself.
That's huge, and that's such really smart. Is to say, okay, what do I need?
Right.
What do I need to do here? Let's get something good going right now.
Locks the second ball 1 time.
Down in front says GM Birchall. That happens to be my wife. Thank you for watching and letting me contribute to this hobby and being part of this hobby.
He's trying to get it to fall in the scoop so he gets a nice feed. Ooh, it hit the tip of the flipper.
He needs to just slow it down and get this multi-ball.
Oh, yeah.
Dead bounce. Oh,
That's
beautiful
really
dead
pretty.
bounce.
That's where you want it.
Perfect play.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
A little early.
See?
Misses the
See?
lock.
And he misses the save. That's worth 10,000, but I don't think, that doesn't pass him.
It went over that switch pretty quick.
Yeah.
I know. He says, why am I here?
And he leaves 2 balls locked
2 balls
for
from
Robert.
Robert. Robert says, thank you very much.
Robert is feeling good. Got second reactor ready to start.
Yeah, Tim Ball. Yeah, we saw that he had save lit and he had it on the A and didn't get it over. In fact, you might have to clip it. It looks like he might have overshot it. I think he flipped twice and it went around to the E again. I don't know, but yeah, he didn't get it, and he had that option. 2 balls in the lock, and it would have looked nice.
And Robert starts his reactor. He's already got it melted down, ready to go.
He's got it.
2 balls in the lock. What do you think
2
he's
balls
going
in
to
the
do?
lock.
What do you
He's
think?
feeling good. Oh, he's feeling good because he's on the fly 1 time in it.
Yeah, he is.
So if I'm Ben, I'm kind of rooting for a miss here.
Yeah.
So I can get those 2
He
balls.
hit one of the 2 targets.
Not
now
gonna
he
happen.
starts his triple play field, hits the other, blows up Reactor 2 at triple
Huge
play
bomb.
field.
Let's drop that at 163 on the table. He didn't have as much build as the first reactor, but 3x scoring, we take it.
Okay.
It falls out of the multi-ball quickly. The saver ends, and 2 people want to leave, so they're out of here. He did get some keypad progress. He is all but the right column there done.
Tim Ball says Roberts missed 2 saves on the skill shots. He's playing well otherwise, but those are the most important feature on this game.
Yeah.
Would you agree with him?
Absolutely. Those lanes, right? I was talking about how, this game is all about control, and the slings and pop bumpers kill you. That save is how you fight back. You say, if you go in an out lane, I get it back. 1 time, but I do get it back. And so that's sort of like, if you got a long ball, you're getting some lanes done, or you hit the normal skill shot, right? You can save that out lane drain.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's going for the keypad targets. He does have it done. Reactor 3 is ready.
Oh.
Gets it into the scoop. He's been hammering away on that, too. Automatic shot into the mystery. We love it.
And he advances a save.
He's got the luck on his side today. 2 flail shots, both doing excellent things for him.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Now, this third reactor, it does start getting a little harder to overheat. You can still hit either loop if he wants, but the progress up top is much slower. You might need multiple trips.
Oh, nice.
And he spells core to put it at 10.
Perfect. Trip through the scoop. And he's just all loops. He's like,
Yep.
I don't want to start multi-ball probably until it's ready. I don't think he would try to kill it cold.
That's a tough shot from that left flipper.
Oh, yeah. I like the
I
lock
very
forehand.
rarely try it.
I mean, when you get it, it's nice and it will sink in there. But when you miss,
Now, I'm surprised he did that. I for sure thought he was going to lock a ball so that he could plunge the top lanes.
oh yeah,
Oh.
that's always my strategy
Yeah.
on here.
They
'Cause,
got the save.
like, especially in this situation, right? I have the reactor melting down. I'm close to multi-ball. I'm just
Yep.
going to lock the balls
Yep.
and finish it by having those feeds in.
Yep.
And we see Robert doing that with the outlane save that we were just telling him to use, so he's got it. The reactor's done all of these switch hits up here, building value. Looks like it's actually maxed at 150. He's got it.
Yep.
Great.
So all these are just dummy points then. Still worth something. I don't want to knock it.
Right.
And the core lanes are still bonus multiplier, which will be worth something at the end of this ball.
Nice.
Ooh. Takes one danger. And he's down to one target on the left to blow up the reactor. He definitely wants to get multi-ball before doing that.
No.
Clock's already. He misses that outlane save. You want to park that right over the outlane. Just pick one, park it over there. And the bonus, not insignificant, 121,000.
Outstanding.
The 4x multiplier and the reactor blow-ups helping him out there.
All right, Ben,
And,
breathe. Just breathe.
Just breathe. Oh, no time. He's in.
Sometimes you just want to get up there and plunge.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I need to breathe.
He lights his outlane or lane save. That's good. His locks are ready. Going for the forehand. He hits one early, too late.
There you go. This is the shot. Odious
Backhand
meal.
is a little
So if you
early.
miss it like that, it's over. And I mean, that's how you get 15,000. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we've seen a lot of players in this game miss the lock shot early, and I think there's a good reason for that because this flipper, the TNAs that I've played before, it is always an extremely early shot
Let's go to the
hit that
bracket,
lock.
guys, while they're moving this. You know,
Oh, yeah,
see
sure.
But
that.
on this particular TNA, you had to let it go down just a fraction farther than I normally would to get it in that lock. And I think we saw that proof in the pudding during that game.
Yeah, that was not the first time we had seen that
Yep.
early backhand. Like, you can get it back into that target on the backhand.
Yep.